a makeup artist and I recently did a makeup look for Jingle Ball that really put me in the holiday spirit. So let's do a holiday inspired look using Haus Labs. Today I prep my skin with Reframe the Compression Complex. This sculpts, lifts, hydrates, and smooths your skin. So great for underneath makeup. You guys know I love to underpaint, so I'm starting out with Haus Labs Precision Sculpt to really sculpt and lift my face. I don't like an overly contoured nose. I just like a soft sculpt to add definition. And of course, bringing it into the crease and out. I love this brush because you can use both ends to define and blend. And this side, I'm just gonna blend and make sure everything is meshed together and there's no harsh lines. As always, we're using two concealers, one to correct and one to brighten. The shade is 41, the shade is 34. My hand is always my palette, and first I'm going in with that darker shade right into areas that I wanna correct. Before we brighten, I'm gonna go in with the Haus Labs foundation and my favorite foundation brush from Haus Labs to really blend everything together and give that beautiful, nice blurred coverage. Don't forget to blend down into your neck. Before we brighten, we're gonna do the eye. With a fluffy brush, I'm just adding a bit of the Haus Labs bronzer to my lids to add warmth and depth, really blending it into that contour. With that same fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with Sunstone, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to apply that to the center of my lid. When I think of holidays, I think of glowy, fresh, sparkly, all the things, glitz and glam. Bring a bit of that underneath the brow bone. I'm gonna take it up a notch and I'm gonna use the highlighter in Moonstone. Now we're gonna focus that color to the inner part of my eye and then tapping a little bit underneath the brow bone. Just for a little bit more fun, I'm going to take the silver high power pigment and I'm really going to mesh this into my finger, taking a very little bit because I don't want too much color. I'm just going to lightly tap that on the center of my lid. I've placed a lighter concealer, but before I blend that out, I'm going to take the color Acai with the dual ended brush and apply that to the highest points of my cheek. Don't be afraid to use some of that excess in the eye area as well, in that crease. Blending out the concealer that I've let sit for a little bit and get tacky. And you really want to keep that brighter color in the center of your face. Going back with whatever's left on that blush brush and meshing it into the concealer. Because I want to brighten it up a little bit, I'm going in with the color Pitaya right underneath the eye area, right here on the high point of my cheek, just to add more brightness. Going back with my concealer brush to mesh everything together and make sure there's no harsh lines. Setting everything using a powder puff and the Haus Labs Bio Blurring Powder to blur and to set. Look at how easily that blurs. Let's look all together. I'm gonna go in with the lip glaze in the color Prism. To take this look up a notch, I'm gonna take the Haus Labs powder blush in the color Pomelo Peach. This is my favorite powder blush to mesh concealer and blush together. With a fluffy brush, I'm just gonna go in and apply that right underneath my eye into the concealer. Do you see what a difference that makes? There is the final look. Now in this look that I did, I added rhinestones and I think that is so fun and pretty, but I'm going to leave it here.